So today we are going to study the remaining filter, which is RC filter. For RC filter, again this is the input which is in the form of AC. This is rectifier which is used to rectify the input, and this is the circuit which is called RC section. So what happened here? The R is connected in series with load resistor RL, and C is connected in parallel with load resistor RL, and there are two sections. This one is section 1 and this one is section 2, where the R and C are connected in across position, in parallel position. Okay, so here what happened? In last lecture we saw LC filter, where there is a L which is inductor, but here in RC filter we replace that inductor with series resistor R. Okay, so what are the disadvantages of LC filter can overcome by using RC filter? Because the size of inductor is very large and therefore the cost is again very high. So for remove that disadvantage we have to use RC filter, but RC filter is always used for light loads. There is no heavy loads are used in RC filter to filter out the output voltage. Okay, so there are some points which we have to discuss. First, disadvantage of LC filter can overcome by RC filter by replacing series inductor with resistor. Okay, so what happened here? Inductor is replaced by resistor R. Next, this type is also called as capacitor input RC filter. This RC filter is also called as capacitor input RC filter, because we used capacitor as a first input. Okay. Next, R is at least 10 times greater than XC. XC is what? It is a capacitance. Okay. So R is at least 10 times greater than capacitance. Ripple is dropped across the series resistor R, not across the load resistor R. In before the previous types, what happened? The ripples, that is that noise or unwanted AC components, are dropped at load resistor RL, but in RC filter the ripples are dropped at series resistor R, not at across load resistors RL. Each section reduces the ripple by a factor of at least 10. Okay, each section is reduced the ripple by 10. This section is reduced at least by 10, or the another section is also reduced by at least 10 factor. Next, this type suitable for only light loads. This is the disadvantage of this RC filter. This filter cannot be used to filter out the heavy loads. Then poor voltage regulation. These two are the disadvantage of this RC filter. It is only used for light load, and second one is poor voltage regulation. Okay, so this is the fourth type of filter circuit. So till now we discussed all about the filter. There are four types of filter. First one is capacitor filter, next one is inductor filter, third one is LC filter, and today we say RC filter. Okay, so here the filter circuit part is completed. Now we'll go for another part, which is the regulation. Okay, this is the next part of power supply chapter, which is the regulation. It is the concept of regulation. What is the concept of regulation? Okay, to maintain the constant voltage across the load even when there are variation in either AC supply or load current voltage, or both, regulation is necessary. What the meaning of this? Maintain the constant voltage across what? Across the load. We have to maintain the constant voltage across the load resistor RL even when the variation in current is done, or the variation in AC supply, or the variation in both, but we need to maintain the constant voltage across the load resistor RL, and for that we need regulation. Okay, to maintain the constant voltage across the load resistor RL in any condition, whether the load AC supply is unnecessary. AC supply is variation in variation, and load current voltage is again in the variation, but regulation is necessary to maintain the constant voltage across the load. We have to maintain the constant voltage across the load, and for that regulation is necessary. Okay, so this is the concept of regulation, and for regulation we have the certain types of regulators we see in the next lecture. Today, now we are seeing power supply characteristic. There are total 5 characteristics of power supply. First one is load regulation. So what is the load regulation? Changes in regulated output voltage. Changes in regulated output voltage when load current changes from its minimum value to maximum value. Means what? Load regulation is what? When regulated output voltage is change. Okay? Change in regulated output voltage. The output which is regulated by regulator is change when load current is changed from its minimum value to maximum value. This change is called as load regulation. Load regulation is denoted by LR. It is equals to VNL minus VFL, where VNL is load voltage with no load current, means load current is 0, and VFL is load voltage with full load current, means load current is it's at maximum position. Second characteristic is line regulation. Line regulation is what? It is defined as change in regulated load voltage. Load voltage is regulated, there is small change due to for specified range of line voltage. For specific means what we can say, for specified range of line voltage, load voltage, regulated load voltage is change. Okay, that is called line regulation. This range is typically 230 volt plus minus 10%. 230 volt plus minus 10% is a typical range when the regulated load voltage is changed, and that change is called as line regulation. This line regulation is also called as source regulation, and hence we denote the line regulation by SR. So percent SR can be calculated as SR upon V norm into 100, and V norm is what? It is nominal voltage, it is nominal load voltage. Okay. Third characteristics is what? It is output impedance. Output impedance across regulated load voltage is always very small. Note that point. It is output impedance is very small. It is given by R out, okay, is equals to R out upon 1 plus A beta, where A is the gain, and beta is a feedback factor. Beta is feedback factor. Mostly in the numerical part we need these characteristics to calculate the values, and if you have asked output impedance, then this formula is used, that R out is equals to R out upon 1 plus A beta. Okay. Ripple rejection is the fourth characteristic of power supply, which is used to reject the ripples. Ripples means what? Unwanted AC component present in the DC component is called ripple. We already seen that topic. Okay. So when the ripples are rejected, that called as ripple rejection. And now last and fifth characteristics, overload protection. Overload protection, due to overloading what happened? The current will flow very fast or unlimitedly, and that's why the circuit will get damaged. And to remove that overloading, we need some overload protection, and for that purpose we used here current limiting technique. Current limiting technique is used to protect the overloading. Because of overloading, the circuit will get damaged because current flows is maximum, and because of that maximum current flow, the circuit will get damaged, and to stop that we need overload protection, and for that purpose we use current limiting technique. Okay, so these are the characteristics of power supply. In next lecture we'll see Zener diode as a voltage regulator, and the current ratings of Zener diode. Okay, thank you.